Welcome back to Dracon's Plays, the Banner Saga. Alright, now, let's see, where did the autosave leave me? That is one thing with this game, is always like, I don't know where it left me. And it left me exactly where I left it. Awesome. And I have 49 renown. Sheesh. Alright, now. We're just outside. We're in Runavik. And we're headed down to Bosrigod. Deepmo. Alright. Oh, that's the smaller lake? Deepmo, it's the big lake. Got it. Alright. Alright. Yeah, so we have 49 renown, which is a pretty nice chunk. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see who was injured. Oh. Okay. Just him, which I'm not planning on using. Symbion. Alright, I have 7 days worth of food. And yeah, I'm in a temporary camp. So, nothing for it but to go. Alright, so I have 7 days worth of food, and I have to get to Bosrigod. 6 days worth. What did I do? Symbiorn wakes in a pool of his own sick. Why am I surrounded by small people? The other clansmen let him sleep off his drunken stupor on the ground. And this morning, he's paying the price. Help the guy recover. Reluctantly, your clansmen offer food and drink. They can scrounge together for the moaning Varl. When one offers thin mead, he pushes away. In fact, take this away from me, he says, handing you his massive mead stein. Nice! Okay, only one supply, that's fine. Eventually, Symbiorn comes to you. I won't get into details, he said. I was supposed to bring these tasks from Runavik back to Bosrigod. I drank maybe half. By accident? Point is, Symbiorn continues, you don't tell anybody what happened. And I won't tell anyone but the mead you got, okay? Trust me on this one. You agree? Be back to travel. Treasure hunter? Oh, I got a good item, apparently. Sure. Ugh. Yunar, the quick old man with the leather headband, says, there's one thing I know better than woman and weed. Mead? Not weed. Very different. It's, well, he smiles. Well, nothing. But I know when a group could use some help. Just not let old Yulmar make everything better. No questions now. I'd appreciate help. That evening, Yulmar clears his throat and loudly recites a tale of travelers, ending with war and death behind them, seeking hope. Instead, they carry on with courage, using heart and head. Strange poem, but the caravan is happy for a change of pace. Udmar bows and turns to assist the cooks. The evening's meal is larger than ever, yet the supply wagons seem more full than before. You look to thank Yunar, but he's gone. I gained supplies. Everyone ate well. He raised morale, and then he just disappears. We have 8 days worth of supplies now. He just gave me 2 days. Wow, and we're way down here. Alright. In that case, let's do that. We're making really good time. actually. Like, they're double timing it right now. While walking, the words of a mother's song reaches you. It's soothing, nuanced, and about your current journey. When she finishes, a man begins a tale of his own in verse. The woman quickly responds with another poem, and the entire caravan slows to listen to the entertaining competition. Alright, so this would help with morale, which I just stopped to raise. But it also is going to slow us down. Alright. So this one is just kind of, like, generally encouraging it. This one is disbanding it. This one is, I keep doing my own thing and look out for danger. And this one, I join in, further encouraging it. We could use the morale. The whole caravan is shocked when the first line of your poem rings out. You mimic both contestants adding your own spin on their tales. Last, you end with a joke at your own expense, and the peasants wildly applaud. Yeah! Morale went up. Good. And then morale immediately went back down.
Steep cliffs, the sprawl of Boersgard comes into
Boersgard.
a city of contrasting rich and poor, opportunity and gamble. Our best hope for salvation, or our graves.
Yeah. Alright. Chapter 7, really. The Slayer and the Slain. I think there's only 7 chapters in this game. Finally, you arrive at Boersgard, where the walls stretch for miles in both directions and are littered with the bodies of Dredge, Varl, and men. Excuse the mess, shouts a voice from above the gates. Looking up, you spy a striking Varl. His face weathered, with matted black hair. Movement at the gate catches your eye. Dredger still banging on the gate doors, without luck. Let us in, you shout. Sibjorn pushed past. I won't be hearing the end of this for a while, he says before yelling. Open up, Bulwark. They dug me out of Rudenvik. You hear a laugh echoing on the wind as the doors creak. A dozen armed men, led by a massive Varl, make quick work of the dredge and usher you into the city. Our good deed paid off. Helping Sibjorn was definitely the right move, then. May be interested in knowing they brought a mender. Don't go to get a mender. Where's the maid? Sibjorn shrugs apologetically. Guess the mender will do. Either we've got a chance now, or we're completely screwed. Rook. We've come a long ways. Some as far as Skogger. Are you in charge here? Charge of the governor, I suppose. Listen, if you have something to tell him, say it now. Otherwise, you're on your own. Don't care where you go, but stirring up trouble is probably the only reason you'll see me again. It won't be to talk. Mender, come along. We're going to go see the governor. Bulwark and Sibjorn leave with Evelyn, who goes willingly, signaling that he's fine. Fane, this is just like Frostnavunter all over again. This is nothing like Frostnavunter. The one in bearskin is probably leading the ravens. Ravens? Is that good or bad? Depends on who they're working for. Hopefully, really is the governor, not someone trying to strong-arm their way into his seat. I guess we wait for Evewind to tell us. If he comes back. I'm not worried about Evewind. I'm worried about the army of refugees we brought who don't belong here. You're probably right. Nobody even uttered a nice thing about Boersgard. Or no one ever uttered a nice thing. So what now? We have to go to the docks and see what our options are, in case we need to leave quickly. Do you notice the city guard when we came in? What guards? I have a feeling the ravens are all they got left. Something serious went down. When Bellar gets here, he's gonna walk right through this place without even breaking his stride. Let's keep that to ourselves for now. So the docks. Okay. Alright, we got map, we got our heroes pavilion, we got a market, and what do we got? Ring that seems to absorb the light around it. Said to have been for... Okay, +2 strength. +2 aggro. 5% dodge strength. If I had Egil, that would have been his item. Like, that is meant for Egil. Or someone like him. Just like, everyone come to me. Bump up his dodge chance. And he'll just stand there and take it. Like, that's what that's for. And then you chip away at them. While you're at it. Okay, we get crap all for supplies, don't we? +2 will. Yeah, these items suck. Alright. 1 gets us another day's worth. What happens if I go all in? $13 gets me up to 8 days. Alright. That would... Man, this sucks. Let's check out our heroes. Brujolf's Blessing. It's level 5. Interesting. Knockback on strength greater than 3, and you gain a strength. So wait, what's it? So if you hit enemies for more than 3 damage, it knocks them back? Is that what that's about? And then on top of that, it buffs your strength by 1. Interesting. +3 strength. Yeah, no extra effect on the knockback. That's not great. -2 movement minus aggro. Very good for archers. 15% dodge. 2 will per rest. Better than nothing. 2 crit or 10% crit chance. I lost some good items, didn't I? Oh, that sucks. Alright. Okay, so I have 49 renown. Which is pretty decent. Docks. When you get to the docks, your heart sinks. Not a long ship to be seen. Aside from wrecks. Bodies float in the water. Buildings are trashed and boarded up. What happened here, murmurs Alette. They're all gone, says Evelyn, approaching alone. So you had the same thought as me. Evelyn, you're okay. I'm fine. Wasn't a lie. The governor is here. He's in hiding. Why? Since the dread started appearing, anyone with a ship and half a wit left long ago. People can't leave by foot. Food is scarce. I got that. The markets are bare. That's where I saw that. Beauregard is a fire keg waiting for someone to tip it over. So the governor's paying the ravens to protect him against his own people. And keep the peace, so to speak. It's more like a massacre anytime there's a hint of an uprising. Where does that leave us? I promised him the Mender's protection on Aberrang. Don't think he's very popular there. They're going to start tearing the place down to build new ships. We can ride the Ormuz River all the way to the capital, leaving another perfectly good city behind. How long will it take to build new ships? Hold on. What happens to the people living in Beauregard? It's the best I could do, Alette. Thought it could take as long as a month. You don't usually make ships out of scrap lumber. Yeah, no, you don't. We don't have the food to last a month. At most, I have food for 8 days at current. Well, this sucks. As soon as people figure out what's going on, there are going to be riots in the streets. Yeah, and that's the other part. Bellower is going to be here soon. A month? Why bother? Bellower will be here within the week, if not sooner. I'm open to suggestions. Gods be damned, is there no end to this? Ivor roars in frustration, leaving you stand by the docks. Lek gives you worried a look before chasing after him. Evind? What do we do about Bellower? Evind says nothing for a moment. I don't know. Well, that's encouraging. Ivor? Find Ivor standing on the city walls, overlooking the fields outside. Dredge are keeping their distance, but continuing to gather. I'm okay, Rook. Ivor cuts you off before you can say anything. You know he's been through worse. Just feels like someone should cut us a break every now and then. We want to be standing a month from now. We're gonna have to be prepared. You have something in mind? First off, our clansmen need a place to stay. They'll get torn to pieces out in the streets. I'll keep an eye on the dredge up here. If they break through the wall, we're done for, so we'll have to keep them back. Could always use a hand with that. We need to know who's controlling what to make sure we get our cut. Food's going to become scarce. Yeah, agreed. When they start building those ships, we're going to have to keep people away. What a damn mess. I'll do what I can. Ivor explains. I'm leading attacks with Evind every time the dredge get too close to the gates. Listen, we're going to lose fighters in Varl every day like this. Don't need to tell you what happens if nobody is manning the wall. We could always use help. You consider what to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day. Well, this sucks. Alright. Alright. Okay, so let's find a safe place for our people. The entire caravan is spread out in the streets where they're attracting attention. We could look for a public house just as like Frostnavunter. You figure that if you can keep the camp open, you could at least keep everyone together, or with people leaving the city recently, there might be abandoned houses you could squat in. Alright, so let's see. Public rest house. They're not going to have enough space for a few hundred people. Alright. Yeah, they're not going to have space for everyone. Make camp in an open space, keeping everyone together. That's going to draw a lot of attention. This would put us out of the way, but separate us. That one's not an option as far as I'm concerned. I'm not going to put someone else in charge to deal with this problem. It's definitely one of these two. Squat in abandoned houses, or might camp in open space, keeping everyone together. Let's stay together. Well, and we've stuck together before. We don't need to change things now. Your caravan's set up as normal, and goes about their guard patrols as usual. Hopefully it keeps people working together and in their element. Good. And there's some people who died. Alright, Ivor, what do you got? Ivor points out the dredge along the wall. There's a lot more of them, and they're getting braver, he says. We lost a fair number of fighters since yesterday. We need your help if nobody's left defending the walls. One of your clansmen from the caravan approaches you. We had a problem, he says. Looters came around and scattered a bunch of people, raided some supplies, some wounded, others we can't find. You could find the time. He leaves it there and runs back into town. Okay. We need supplies. I'll check around, Oddleaf tells you. Nobody has food. I checked around, or they won't part with it for a fair price, and our medicine has been gone for days. They're either gouging prices or just plain gone. She doesn't say it, but you can tell this is going to be a serious problem. Alright, let's talk to the Ravens. You find the massive leader of the Ravens along the docks, where they're doing their best to keep a growing number of people in check while the boats are being constructed. You question about food supplies. Should have brought your own, he says. Can't go giving out to every person in Beauregard. I kill every last person in the city for some good mead, though. This place has been dry for weeks. Let's offer him some mead. Let me get this straight, says Bulvark. You happen to come... Oh, yeah, I didn't think that one through, did I? You happen to come through Snundvark with Sibjorn in tow. Plenty need to go around, is that right? You hesitate a little too long. I'll murder that motherless yox, growls Jarl as he turns to leave. He grumbles, bring the barrels and we'll make trade. Caravan protests when you tell them the deal you made, but when you return with more supplies than expected, the complaints vanish. Morale improved. I now have 14 days worth of supplies. I am out of fighters, apparently. What? Symbion is gone. Well, that makes sense, I suppose. Okay, Ivor, there you are. I'm like, that... This is bad, says Evenwind as Ivor points across the battlefield. Aside from the fact the Rupture and Nex and Dredge, a Stone Slinger showed up. We've been losing warriors left and right. If we don't deal with it, this wall will come down by the end of the day. Dad, there's a riot at the docks! Let runs up to you out of breath. They're trying to smash up the boats! When you calm her down, she says the Ravens are there, but she's worried things could get out of hand. If we don't defend the wall, they'll get through, and then it's all done. That Stone Slinger is going to wreak havoc on us if we don't take care of it, Ivor tells you. This will be a rough fight, but we've got to take it down. You ready? You prepare yourself. Alright. Okay, this is definitely my party. I can bump Triggy up to 4. Plus strength to him, never to deflect, plus crit chance. Alright, get the armor break on him, as per usual. Nid needs 2 more kills, and then she can put on. Like, that seems... I need to get her to level 4. Like, just straight up. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's see. Alright. Okay, let's do this. The damn boats are gonna end up getting destroyed, aren't they? Damn. This is not going well, honestly. Like, things are coming apart. We're backed into a corner. Bellower's gonna be upon us. They're not gonna finish the boats before Belor gets here anyways. But it doesn't do us any good if they punch through the walls. Which is why we're doing this. Oh boy, that's a... Okay. Ton of armor on that guy. That guy... Oh man, those three are problems. Like, those three represent significant problems. Okay. Especially that guy that's 22 strength. There are 2, 4, 6 guys. 3 weak ones. 3 weak ones, 3 strong ones. A normal guy, he's not much of a threat, but he has a crap ton of armor. We got a very, very beefy guy. Decent armor. And then... Okay. Alright. Okay, my only chance is to... Okay, get him in there. Target that big guy, just crush him. I really wish I could see enemy, like, turn order. Alright. Okay, I could hit him for 10, bring him down to normal strength, or I could hit both for 8. Okay, good, it rippled through. Alright. Crippled. Alright, he is still the biggest problem. Alright, chain that through. That's not great. Alright. Okay, his armor's toast. Alright. Break his armor. Okay, good. Okay, he has to go down before his next turn. Alright. Okay. Let's damage him. Alright. Good. Are you kidding me? Alright. Are you... Oh my. This is getting rough. Okay. Alright, I could go for Impale. Alright. Good. He's next. Ah, and there's nothing I can do to stop him. He's getting it off no matter what. Alright, break his armor a bit. I am confused about what happened. Oh, did he heal everyone? Oh, that's not what I thought. Okay, a new guy did end up coming in. Alright. Alright. Okay, Triggy. Okay, crippled him. Rook. I should have just had him rest. Nid. Alright, Nid. There we go. Good. Okay, this guy is the next one that has to go down. Even. Alright, Rook's armor is pretty weak. Good. Now his armor is pretty bad. Alright, he's crippled. He's crippled. Good. Okay, he has to go down this turn. Triggy. Okay, they're all crippled. Good. Okay. Might as well shatter this guy's armor. Alright. Yeah, Nid needs kills. Now she can get a promotion. Which is good. Even. Alright. Just finish him off. Alright, Ivor. Okay. Alright, just break his armor. Alright, Nid. Go, Nid. Good. And got him. Alright, that went pretty well. Nid earned her promotion. We can now bump her up to level 4, which means I can now get good items on her.